Welcome, and thank you for joining me for another adventure. Today we're in Thetford Forest to hit the mountain bike trails at High Lodge. High Lodge is a Forestry England site, so there are good facilities, cycle hire, a cycle shop, cafe and plenty of activities for children. After I've cycled a couple of trails, we're going to head off into the woods to find a good spot to camp for the night and cook a tasty dinner. Stick around to hear my thoughts on the hidden cost of wild camping. I've just signed up to a year's membership with Forestry England. So it was £96 for the year, and for that you get you can input two registrations, two vehicles that can park in all Forestry England car parks for free. And I mean, I'd have spent a tenner here just today anyway, so essentially I've saved a tenner. And I was talking to the guy and he said you can also overnight here if you've got a camper van or a motorhome. You can stay here all night. Obviously there won't be any facilities open, but we can manage. Car park here is absolutely stunning. Really nice and spacious as well. Our bike's going well. People are going, oh, it's a 26er. Yeah, it is. And have a nice steady ride around this one, having never been round here before. Take it nice and easy. And squirrels there. Oh, you bastard. Short one. The beast. Is it this way or that way? It's not really clear, is it? Nope, wasn't ready for that. Be alright if you knew it was there. And up. That was fun. Scary, but fun. Well, that's the line burner done. That was a hard trail for me. Clearly need to work a little bit more on my fitness. It was tough, especially after having done the other one first. So I've totaled 20 miles off road today, and my legs are telling me about it. But yeah, good fun. Really enjoyed it. Took it quite steady. Obviously not knowing the trail, and yeah, had good fun and didn't fall off. So that's got to be a good day, isn't it? So I'm going to get everything back in the van now, get the bike packed up, and going to drive a little way up the road and try and find somewhere to stay tonight. Got a little bit of food to cook. Should be nice and quick because it's getting on now. It's 7:10 already. We'll start losing the light before too long. So yeah, going to go take a little drive up the road, and I'll bring you back in a bit. closely. This is quite a small tent. There is actually plenty of space in here for me. I'll have my bag in here tonight as well. Every time I use this tent, I think, why haven't I used this more? It is now 8:25, so I think I'm going to get the Trangia out, get some dinner on. Got a nice simple dinner tonight. There's some of last night's leftovers, which I'm going to make a sort of bubble and squeak type thing out of. And I've got a gammon steak, so I'm going to cook that up. That will be quite nice, I think. Nice and simple to do. The the fire safety index is extremely high in our area at the minute. It's well, as it is everywhere really. There's wildfires cropping up all over the place. There's a big one in Suffolk at the moment. So I want to keep the cooking to a minimum. Obviously, I'll be using the Trangia with a gas adapter. So it can't really get much safer than that. As I say, got a sort of bubble and squeak type thing going on tonight. It's basically mashed potato, mashed swede, mashed carrots, a load of butter and a load of cheese. And we're just going to whack it in there, warm it up, fry it off a little bit, and that's dinner. Should be a calm, clear night. Not expecting any rain. It hasn't rained for weeks properly. We've barely had any rain all summer. And we're not forecast any at the minute. It's having quite a devastating effect on the wildlife. We've been having a hedgehog visit our garden We haven't really seen many hedgehogs in our garden before, but the last 2 or 3 weeks we've seen him a few times, and we've started putting water out for him because it must be virtually impossible unless somebody's got a pond. It must be virtually impossible for him to find water. So hopefully he'll be alright. I have to say I'm looking forward to autumn now. I'm looking forward to it getting a bit cooler. Not losing the daylight hours though. I do like having the long evenings. Now it's 9 o'clock and it is pretty much dark in here at least. Another half an hour it'll be dark. Just going to sit and listen to the sounds of the forest for a bit. And I'll tidy up, put the trangia away, get ready to put my head down. I'd like to talk a little bit about what I term the hidden cost of wild camping, and I'd like to talk about this to normalise it for other people that perhaps already experience this, or to um, kind of inform people that haven't wild camped before that perhaps they will expect this. Perhaps they will experience this and can expect to experience this. So I find essentially when it gets dark like this, obviously it's late, you're usually a little bit tired anyway, and there are some noises in the woods. Obviously, especially if you haven't got a fire, there's no external stimulus to occupy your brain. Your world has shrunk down to almost nothing, as I can't see anything at all out there at the moment. And essentially, you're just left with your own thoughts. Now, for me, that doesn't take me to a particularly nice place. I tend to get a lot of feelings of guilt for not being at home, for not being with my family, um, feelings of abandonment, and it you have to be aware of it. There's been times where I've almost packed up and gone home because of these feelings, but in the morning they pass. As the sun comes up, you can see a bit more. You can start doing things. Those feelings are gone. I think it's just an experience that you have when all of the stimulation's gone and you're just left in your own head. So, and I term that the hidden cost. I think it's something that you have to enjoy. You have to pay that price to experience the good bits. But it's just something to be aware of for people that haven't wild camped before. When it gets dark and you're on your own, especially when you're on your own, you may experience some anxiety, potentially even some form of depression, or guilt or whatever. um, I don't get anxious out here. I don't get scared. I don't think of other people being in the woods or anything like that. Those sorts of things never bother me really. But I do get these sort of internal negative feelings, which are really hard to shift. when there's nothing else to do or think about. But yeah, it's very normal, I think, for anyone that has experienced something similar. Um, it's just part of the experience, I think. Anyway, I'm going to go to sleep now. So, good night, everyone. I will see you in the morning. Morning, all. Chilly one this morning. There's a beautiful light in the woods, though. Sun's just up that way. There's this dappled light coming through the woods. It looks brilliant. Slept pretty good. Certainly wasn't cold. If anything, still too hot. Few noises in the night woke me up, but probably deer or something. But yeah, not bad at all. I think the plan now, basically, I'm not going to bother doing breakfast or anything, but I'm going to have a bit of a slow start. Then have a bit of a wander round before heading off home. I think that's my plan. So quiet, just the birds. It's now 20 to 8, so I expect we'll start seeing dog walkers at some point. Well, that's it, all packed up, leaving no trace as usual. We enjoyed this one. It was nice to do something a little bit different, and that's really what this channel is going to be about moving forward. One week it might be a little bit of perhaps paddle boarding, the next week a little bit of mountain biking, the next week a little bit of bushcraft, a little bit of wild camping, maybe some more van content, we'll see. Yeah, that's really how I like to be, and this channel has always just been me doing what I want to do. And I'm really pleased that so many people can join in with me on that. I'm amazed at how quickly it's grown, and thank you all for being here and joining me on this. It really means a lot. So yeah, get outside, respect nature, and enjoy life. Thanks, guys. See you on the next one.